To sell a sports magazine or a sports league, you need stars on the marquee. The NFL had them, household names and faces. The AFL was playing catch-up. When Jets owner Sonny Werblin looked at Joe Namath, he didn't see a college kid who'd won a national championship at Alabama. He saw Broadway Joe. The NFL's St. Louis Cardinals wanted him too, but Werblin had deeper pockets, spending a record $427,000 to make Joe a Jet. When you agreed to accept the Jets' offer, where were you?
We stayed at a very humble place called the Beverly Hills Hotel. Okay, now you can imagine pulling up to that place to start with, coming from Beaver Falls, Pennsylvania. Wow.
To my knowledge, it's the largest amount ever given to an athlete for professional service. And let me say we're very happy to do it.
It gave the players a sense that we were growing. Ownership is really behind it. We're in New York City, man, the biggest and the best in the world. We're going to become something.
Namath became New York's biggest draw. The AFL's Jets, not the NFL's Giants, had the most dynamic passer in pro football.
Well, I feel confident I can play better than anybody that's ever played the position.
The NFL losing, not just a great quarterback, but losing him in the biggest market in the country. I think at that point you have to assume Pete Rozelle could see that this was going to be a mess unless there was a well-thought-out solution. How do you bring about peace when people are committed to war? It's not easy in most contexts.
Wall Street wars often end in mergers. And less than a year after Joe Namath's pro debut, that's what happened with the two warring football factions. But as history would have it, Joe meant a lot more to the merger than the merger meant to Joe. When the merger was announced, what was your reaction?
Okay. Okay, but why? I didn't have time to think about that. I was trying to earn my way on the team and win a championship. I knew I had a short career ahead of me, and the urgency to win was what I was consumed with.
A title for the AFL was critical to ensure the merger would stick. There was talk after the first two Super Bowls that maybe it wasn't such a good idea bringing the schedules together. People saying maybe the AFL isn't up to this.
You lose 3 times in a row, Jack. Excuse me, you're out of the room. There was that in our heads. If we don't win this time, we're going to be second class from now on.
And you made sure that didn't happen.
We did, and I got goosebumps when you mentioned that just now. It still feels good.
The New York Jets are the world champions.
It was a victory, not only for the players, the coaches, the teams, but the fans of the AFL. That's why when I went off that field and did that, I saw those fans up there. With number one, yeah, we did it, the AFL.
Joe, you're king of the hill.
No, we're king of the hill. We got the team, brother.